Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to have some music, but I'm also going to be telling you guys some of the descriptions I've written down for one of the four creatures that I have just did recently. And let's just say one of them is definitely me. And I'm just gonna say that we're going to look at the evil clone, which doesn't look like anything that isn't me. It looks basically like me, except a mouth that can distort at will, sunken in black eyes with white pupils, always wears black pants and a blue to purple shirt. And for some reason, he has black hair, but he also has bloody tears and blood around the mouth because he bit someone or something that bleeds. But the other two that are not me, I will tell you after this music break. But if you do enjoy this little lore hunt I'm kind of putting together, please like and subscribe, okay? So, yeah, let's get into it. Hello again. Now we're going to take a look, well, for you guys, it would be an imaginary look at what I like to call the skin terror, or a skinwalker that looks like me. It's basically a copycat that took a sample of my skin and just replicated itself into looking like me. And instead of having the brown hair I usually have, it has white hair, sunken in eyes with black and white rings, with sharp teeth and blood around the mouth. And it does carry a knife, but it doesn't attack me outright. So yeah, the Dreamverse is definitely expanding. And it wears brown pants, black shoes, and it has a blue shirt that also has a little bit of cyan in it. And let's just say this guy is pale, like really pale, like more pale than I am IRL. But of course, in the dream world, my hair is black, so that would explain the evil clone's hair color. But of course, there are, a few other things that are off. Like, they both want to become me, like take over my personality and whatnot, but they just can't figure out how to do it, so I keep beating them. But yeah, we're going to have another music break, and I'll see you back in a few minutes, which will probably be a few seconds if you skip forward. So yeah, enjoy. welcome back. Now we are going to take a look at another entity, which I actually previously documented before today, actually. So, yeah. And I will be showing you guys maps sometime on my channel. Yes, but not today, unfortunately. And today we are also going to be covering the Not Me clone, which had white hair originally with just red tears, normal eyes, pale skin, green shirt, blue pants, black shoes. Basically, it was just a version of me that had red tear streaks down its face, no mouth, and white hair. But it was basically me in every other level. But aside from the tears, hair, and missing orifice, aka the mouth, yeah. And he, in the original nightmare that I had, that I'm teasing this whole story for you before I can actually make a, my whole nightmare explained. Let's just say he walked and I ran, but he was always behind me. And I didn't get far, but he always gave me a chance to run away. He never tried to attack me. I was just scared out of my mind. He understood, and it allowed me to, get to see him the best outside of some that I might see differently in the not so distant future. But yeah, he walked like Michael Myers in the Halloween movies always does. He always walks after his victims. However, unlike Michael Myers, this guy is not really super duper hostile. He's actually quite friendly when you get to know him. I will explain him and tell you guys his name some other time. Still trying to help him figure out his whole naming situation, but aside from him, there's one other entity I wanted to tell you guys about, because there are two entities from the original nightmare I actually experienced. One super annoying, the other an ally to the end, who actually saved my life 6 times, I believe, or I'm exaggerating, but she helped me. And the annoying entity is a he, and it's basically me, but if I was a doodle version of myself. Like, take Doodle Bob and just shape him into me. Yeah. He kept changing my position at least 35 times. What I mean is, he kept teleporting me around the island where this all happened, where my house is located in the dream world, and it happened 35 times, but after the 35th time, like the 35th time, I just kicked his butt and I regained control of that. The other entity is called Mindy, and she is similar to the nightmarish monster that actually chased me, but she is more friendly. She is actually like a human deep down, but on the outside she looks like one of them, but she dresses in tattered clothing in the original nightmare, and she has blood around her mouth, of course, and a triangle nose where it looks like her nose was just removed. So now it's just like a gaping triangle-shaped hole where it should have been, but isn't anymore. She was very skinny, and she has black hair, red tattered shirt with a hole in the belly area, and the part right underneath the neck was torn up, and the sleeves were almost completely gone. Her jeans were torn apart, but she stitched them together, and she is a part of this species called the night terrors. So they are all humanoid-based creatures that have pale skin, sunken black eyes with a pupil that glows or a ring that glows in their eyes, mouths that rip open to reveal strands of flesh still trying to hold the mouth shut. They can eventually adapt to where their mouths are completely normal. And they have the ability to teleport or create a nightmare inside your own lucid dream, but they can't take control of it. Someone else will take control of it, they said. But I didn't lose. I actually got out okay. But you guys came here for the music, but this is more of a video explaining some of the things that I've seen in my nightmare, some of the characteristics of some of the creatures that I've seen, and I will do a second video, like a part 2, explaining the first part of the dream and how it felt being chased at first, because it was just terrifying. Oh my. Don't want to relive that. Trust me, I just don't want to. It was cool that I was able to be teleported around, yeah, but I was panicking, and panicking makes you hysterical, and sometimes panicking makes you do dumb things that'll eventually get you killed. Just like in real life. Like, some people who do some dumb things, they do it when they're in a panic like time. I mean, just look throughout history. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the music, and I hope you guys had a great day.